Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. As you guys can see, I am back. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon, so you guys are more than welcome to join us. So when I was cleaning up my little area, y'all, of course, I always seem to lose a card and find a card. And so I found a card from the tarot deck, and the card that I found was the Sun card. So you could be a Leo, or there's a Leo involved. Something is going to be revealed, because I mean that's what the sun is, you know. What's done in the dark, you know, comes to the light. So something is coming to the light. I don't know if it's a person, you know, like come to the light, Carol Ann energy. So I don't know, you know, if somebody's home is haunted, or you know, like somebody feels like, you know, that they're being haunted. But this also gives me too, because the sun is so big, so it kind of gives me, you know, like like the sun, you know, like it's shining down on somebody. So it's kind of like somebody's strength could be being revealed. Confirmation, you know, and this could be, you know, in an unconventional way. This could be, you know, somebody's strength being revealed, you know, through the power of prayer, through the power of silence, you know, through the power of love. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Uh-oh, we got Pandora's box. So somebody done opened up Pandora's box out here. You know, every time, you know, Pandora's box is open, I always say that, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, like what we think of as Pandora's box. You know, this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're a walking Pandora's box. So, you know, once you open them up, or once, you know, you do something, you know, to activate something within this person, you know, you never know, you know, yeah, like what comes out of this person. So going back to, yeah, somebody's strength could be being revealed, you know. So somebody opened up Pandora's box, and yeah, they find out how strong somebody is. Something could also be being released. This could be some information. This could be, you know, like somebody, you know, like releasing a person, you know. So yeah, like, or you know, like somebody, you know, like just releasing things in their life, you know. And so yeah, because, you know, like somebody, you know, is releasing things in their life, you know, it's making them more stronger, you know. It's like what don't kill you makes you stronger, you know. I hope that, you know, is not the case for somebody, you know, like somebody trying to, you know, like take somebody out, you know, and yeah, like somebody, you know, just keeps getting stronger. But this is also too, you know, like some things being released, you know, into the universe, you know. I don't know, you know, if somebody, you know, has tried to release some things into the universe, you know, to fight on their behalf, or there are some angels, you know, that are being released, you know, to fight on somebody's behalf. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, this is real life. This is the real life card. If it was in the reverse, it would be, yeah, fantasy world mentality. So somebody, you know, yeah, they live, you know, in real life, you know, they live, you know, in a real life mentality, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, they don't take life for granted, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, loves life out here. Somebody, you know, could be like a love and light type of individual, or, you know, that could be, you know, what somebody, you know, could be doing, sending love and light even to those, you know, that, yeah, wronged them, you know, betrayed them. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah. This is, cutting off split ends, tying up loose ends, cutting off loose ends. So, yeah. Yeah, somebody, they could have, like released, things, and yeah, like because they have released, whatever they have released, it definitely, yeah, has made them stronger. Or, it's making somebody stronger. So the more, that somebody, goes toward positivity, releasing the negativity, somebody, becomes stronger. This is also too, the beauty shop, barber shop, talk, how people, when they're going to get their hair done or their hair cut, whether it be men or women, they sit around, and they gossip, they talk. So there could be some type of gossip or some type of talk that could be going around. It definitely could have something to do with somebody, people could be talking about, how strong somebody is, people could be talking about, like the change, that somebody has made. Somebody, could literally, be, like changing, like their appearance, so somebody, how when people, like cut their hair, it's kind of like, like it's a new beginning, you know what I mean? So, like somebody, could have done that, or somebody, could be doing that, cutting their hair, starting all over, but this is also too, like somebody trying to figure out, where somebody gets their power from. So, basically somebody done took their power back. And not just, from one person, from, many people, addictions, a toxic lifestyle, somebody that they were in a karmic relationship with. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got 4 walls and a roof. Yeah, somebody definitely, could be, like rebuilding, like their spiritual house, rebuilding, like themselves, but yeah, like doing it, like spiritually. This is like, using this as an example. So somebody, could have some type of mental health issue, and so instead, of somebody, like taking, the pills that, they give you, to, I guess, help with the mental health issues or whatever have you, like somebody, they just lean on the Most High God, they depend on the Most High God, to help them to heal, to help them, like to get through whatever it is that they're going through. So yeah, I mean, so maybe that's what people could be finding out, that, like somebody gets their strength, from the Most High God. But something about, a beauty shop or a barber shop, somebody, could be, like starting a business, or somebody, could have already started a business, and it has something to do, with like hair or makeup or, cosmetic wise, or something about, some cosmetics. Somebody, could be doing some type of cosmetic surgery. I don't know, but I feel like it's not, I feel like if somebody's doing cosmetic surgery, it's because they're trying to keep up with somebody, you know what I mean? So somebody, could be a natural beauty. There could be somebody, that, like they want to do cosmetic surgery, to, make themselves, like look like somebody. I don't know. Something about, real versus fake. But something about, a business. So somebody, either can own a business or, like, like some type of, idea, could come to somebody, or, like somebody, could just be passionate, about, doing hair, doing makeup, whatever they're passionate about doing. And like somebody, could, like, be manifesting it, when it could come to fruition. I don't know. Somebody, could receive, like a blessing, so this is like somebody, wanting to start a business, but like they don't have the funds. And then, like, somebody receives, like a blessing to be able to have the funds, like to start this business. Or, somebody, wants to get into real estate. But somebody, doesn't really have the funds to do so, so somebody receives a blessing to be able to, fund them, getting into real estate. Or this is like, rebuilding a house, or, buying a house, something about, like a blessing. I'm also picking up too, like a blessing in disguise. So somebody, going back to the sun card, somebody, could, like realize that somebody, like it's a blessing in disguise, or something, was a blessing in disguise. This could be just like, just a word of wisdom, you know what I mean, or words of encouragement, and so like the words of encouragement, they take somebody, from being in a sad state, to like wanting, to like continue to push forward, continue, to continue to, balance themselves out, continue, like to try to figure out life. somebody else could, yeah, like they could, you know, like do hair in their home. Something about some hair in somebody's home. Yeah, I just saw the small blessing card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could receive, you know, like some type of small blessing out here. Why is Pandora's box open? Somebody's first name or last name could start with an M or a K. Something about, yeah, some MK Ultra. Mind control shit. So, be aware. Protect your energy. But we got the sad card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be sad out here. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an S. For somebody, you know, because it's a little boy on this card. So, there could be a little boy that could be sad. Or this is, you know, like somebody's inner child. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they need to, you know, like heal, you know, like some type of inner childhood wounds, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like kept it real with somebody, you know, and yeah, it's like, yeah, like, you know, told somebody, you know, the truth. Like, the reason why, you know, you're going through a lot of stuff that you're going through is because, yeah, you need to, you know, like heal some type of inner childhood wounds. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could be sad because, yeah, like somebody, you know, has released them. This could be somebody, you know, that they never thought, you know, that somebody would release them out of their life. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like projecting some type of sad energy, you know, somebody's way. So, you know, just continue, you know, to stay upbeat, you know, continue to stay positive. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be sad about something that they said as well. Or somebody, you know, could be sad, you know, about some type of information that they released out here. Why is this? Yeah, the peaceful card flipped over. So, something about, yeah, like a peaceful environment. So somebody, you know, could be considered as a peaceful environment. Somebody could be considered as a peaceful person. Somebody's home could be very peaceful. You know, yeah, like somebody's life could just be very peaceful, but it's because of their movements, choices, and decisions. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to disrupt somebody's peace. So be aware. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they tried to, you know, disturb somebody's peace, and yeah, like it didn't work, or it's not working. But we got the non-mother-freaking factor. Yeah, that's why. Because somebody, you know, is being considered as a non-mother-freaking factor. Maybe that's why somebody, you know, is, yeah, like sad. Because, yeah, they realized that, yeah, somebody's a non-mother-freaking factor. Somebody could be born in 1985. Something about, yeah, like somebody not having money out here. So that could be, you know, why somebody's sad as well. But we got on the road again. So somebody, you know, could be traveling out here. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like staying in an Airbnb. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like traveling, you know, going back to, yeah, like the real estate, you know. So somebody, you know, maybe they want to, you know, look at real estate outside of their city or their state, you know. So, yeah, somebody would have to travel, you know, to, yeah, like go look at, you know, real estate outside, you know, of their city or their state. Or something about, yeah, like somebody moving, you know what I mean, to another city or another state. Somebody possibly, yeah, could realize, you know, that in order for them to, you know, like progress, in order for them, you know, to, yeah, like get where they, you know, want to be, yeah, they possibly, you know, could have to move, you know. They possibly could have to relocate, you know. So maybe somebody, you know, could be sad about that as far as, you know, like leaving people behind. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, like people being on their divine journey, you know, people being on their path, yeah, like everybody can't go. Everybody's not meant to go. But we got disappointed. So somebody, you know, could wind up being disappointed. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they're just sad. They're just disappointed, you know. Sad, disappointed, you know, like in themselves. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an N or a V. Why is this Pandora's box here with this sad energy? We got anchor. So somebody, you know, could, like be barely holding on out here. Somebody, you know, they definitely, could be holding on to somebody, you know, because, like somebody, you know, could be being looked at as, you know, like a good luck charm. Because on this card, it says good luck. But something about, like somebody, you know, possibly, you know, like being released, you know, this is like Godspeed, you know, good luck, have a great life. So somebody, you know, could be sad, you know, because, like somebody, you know, has released them. But it's something about, like somebody's strength. This is also, too, like somebody, you know, like pouring out, you know, pouring into other people, you know, like strength, you know, hope, determination. Wow. Somebody definitely is on their spiritual journey, no doubt. But somebody, like somebody can no longer, you know, like hold on to somebody, or somebody, you know, can no longer, you know, like use somebody, you know, like as a good luck charm, or it's kind of like, like somebody, you know, they have to stand on their own, you know, like 2 feet, their own 10 toes, you know. Or somebody, you know, they could just feel like, you know, like you know, they don't have anybody to depend on. You know, maybe, you know, whoever, you know, they're sad about, that was the person that they could depend on. But we got my boo at the bottom of the deck. So something about, somebody's boo. I don't know, you know, somebody, you know, try to make somebody a non-mother-freaking factor, and now, you know, they're looking at somebody as a factor. But I feel like, somebody was always a factor. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like making a relationship official out here. Or somebody, you know, regrets, you know, that they didn't cut, you know, things out or people out, you know, and made, you know, like a relationship official with somebody. But I feel like like there's somebody, you know, like they've, you know, like, you know, cut out things in their life, you know, and like they're going towards something great. For somebody, somebody, you know, there could be, you know, like a new person, you know, that could be coming into somebody's life, or there's a new person that has already came in somebody's life. But somebody's leveling up out here. Somebody definitely, could be graduating, you know. This could be graduating physically or graduating spiritually. This is like somebody, graduating, you know, from like hair school, barber school, or something like that. Or, you know, like, this could just be, you know, like graduating, you know, when it comes to, you know, like learning some type of lesson out here. Why is this cutting off things, that don't serve your highest good? The color green could be significant. Something about some money. Wow. Somebody definitely, could be also be sad, you know, because it's like, you know, like they can't grasp life, or they can't, you know, like this is like, you know, like somebody that can't get right, or that's how they feel, you know, they can't get right. But, you know, everybody has, you know, choices and decisions, you know, everybody has a yes or a no. But be aware of, the green-eyed monster. Somebody, you know, could have green eyes, but it's something about, like, somebody, like looking, you know, like at everybody, you know, like their enemies out here. So somebody, you know, could have missed the green flags when it comes to somebody. So they treated somebody like a non-mother-freaking factor, and, you know, and all that was waved in their face was green flags, you know, like not no red flags. So something about, like somebody, you know, possibly missing their opportunity out here. We got a frenemy. Or somebody, you know, they're sad, you know, because they could realize that like they're allowing people, you know, like to miss out on opportunities out here. Be aware of like a frenemy, fake friends, two-faced people, you know, with hidden intentions. Or somebody, you know, could be finding out that like there's people, you know, that are around them that have some type of hidden intentions. They're fake. So somebody could realize that like they were being the fool. There's also somebody, you know, that like they could have, you know, like just, you know, like gotten on their spiritual journey. So this could be, you know, like a new person, you know, or somebody, you know, that's coming into somebody's life. So it's kind of like Somebody, is being, told to like keep an open mind when it comes to this person, keep an open mind, when it comes to whoever this is, that, it could be, like just starting out, like on their spiritual journey out here. But something about, like somebody's mindset. Somebody, could like, open somebody's eyes, to, like a new mindset, or, like a new way of thinking out here. But be aware of, possibly, somebody from the past. Or be aware, of like an old friend out here. Or somebody, they could just be realizing that, like, a lot of stuff that, could be going on in their life is because of, like their past, Somebody needs to, like, let the past go. But somebody definitely, could reappear. Because it says the forgotten person on this card. Or somebody, they just feel, like, like, that, like they're a non-mother-freaking factor. This could be, like to the world, not just, to one person, but, like to the world. This is somebody that definitely, they can't sit at somebody's table, they can't eat at the table, that's been prepared for somebody in the presence of, their enemies. So whoever this is, a friend of me. So something about, a friend of me. There's a friend of me that's lurking, for sure. But somebody is very adventurous out here. Somebody's, like, somebody, is like open to possibilities out here. So somebody, they're willing to try new things. Just be aware. Something about a white van could be significant. Or a white house could be significant. Somebody, could, be from Washington, D.C. or something about, the White House. The color yellow could be significant. It's a lot of colors out here. Green, white, and yellow. Those are colors of flags, many countries. Wow. Somebody, could just be well traveled out here. But it's something about, some countries with the flag, with the colors green, white, and yellow. Somebody is being told, to use caution out here. Because there are a lot of eyes that are watching. This could be, like somebody, that's on the, like on social media. So, of course, the whole world is on social media. So, it will be people all around the world that, could be watching somebody. Maybe that's what somebody, is jealous about that friend of me, Maybe somebody, they get a lot of attention. Or, like somebody is, operating in their purpose, going towards their destiny. But somebody definitely, has some type of issues out here. So, I feel like, somebody, could be hiding, like some type of issues that they have. So, that could be what could be being revealed. Somebody, could have some type of sexual issues out here with the Knight of Wands. But like somebody's, somebody, could just have, like a childlike mindset out here. Somebody definitely, could, like be in some type of sad, disappointing energy, because they could have, slept with somebody from their past, and now they're regretting it. But this is also, too, like somebody being passionate. Something about, somebody's past life as well. So there could be somebody, from somebody's past life, that, could be involved. We got the moon, so something is hidden out here. Somebody definitely, could be hiding something from somebody. But this is also, too, like somebody's strength, like being hidden, and then, like something happens, Pandora's box is opened, and then, like Yeah, somebody's strength is revealed. But something definitely is hidden. Something definitely could take place, on the full moon, or something could have taken place on the full moon. Yeah, on the outside, like somebody, could look good, but like on the inside, somebody, they have a lot of issues. We got the Page of Swords, so somebody, could be being watched out here. Or there is somebody or some people that could be about to watch, like something take place. Somebody's home could be being watched, somebody, could, like, when somebody, go to and fro, like, somebody, could be being watched while they're, traveling or whatever have you. We got the Page of Swords, we got the Death, and we got the Ten of Swords. Somebody, could be going through a big transformation out here. There could be a lot of people, that could watch, somebody, like go through a big transformation. So these are people, that, could be amazed, by somebody's transformation. But there could also be people, that, like, they don't like the fact, that somebody, has made some type of transformation. So, they could be trying to sabotage somebody. I don't know. Somebody, could be, like, passing away from the inside out, So somebody, could be, like, whatever is going on within somebody, could be eating somebody, up on the inside to the point to where, like, it shows on the outside. This could have something to do, with some drama. Something about, a lot of people watching, or people, like watching or seeing, like death. Or this is like, like somebody, a part of their issues, like they, like seeing death, a lot, somebody definitely, they could be having nightmares, somebody definitely, could have PTSD. Yeah, Five of Wands, it came back out. So somebody, could have some type of drama, like within themselves, somebody, could be fighting demons. But there could be, like a lot of people that could be outside somebody's home. So I don't know, there could be some type of fight, that big fight that could break out outside of somebody's home or outside of somebody's business. I don't know, this could be, like outside of the White House. There could be a lot of protests, that could be about to take place, but this is like violent protests, or there's some violence that's getting ready to erupt, like all around the world. So just be aware. The Tower. So there's a big change that's about to take place. But I don't know, somebody, is like they're, like bottling up, like their feelings and emotions, you know what I mean, to the point to where like eventually, like they're gonna blow. But something about, somebody hiding, some stuff, and it has something to do with their past. Or, this is like a past person. Somebody, could be trying to hide from past people. But, we got the Four of Swords. So, somebody definitely, is being told, like, to get some rest out here. But something about, like, people wanting, to put something to rest, or somebody to rest. This could be drama, like people wanting to put some type of drama to rest out here. But I feel like or this could be, like a war, you know what I mean? So there's somebody or some people that had started some type of war, and like they want to, like make peace. But like, like somebody's spiritual team could be like, nah, y'all started it and we gonna finish it. And then we got the Queen of Swords. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something about, an angel. Somebody's name could be Angel. But there could be somebody from somebody's past, that, they could be a guardian angel. So they could be watching over somebody. Keeping somebody safe, from, some drama. But there are people that are under judgment out here. Somebody definitely, is being told, like, to protect their peace. There's also somebody, that's about to receive some type of proof out here. This could have something to do, with, like, somebody's spiritual team, bringing them some type of proof. There could be some, like, people, could see, like, they could have proof, that, like, people are under judgment, you know what I mean? So stuff could be happening to people, you know, in their lives, you know, yeah. And yeah, like people, you know, can see, you know, like what's going on, you know, like, yeah, people can see prophecies being fulfilled. People can see, you know, yeah, like stuff, you know, that, yeah, was already written, you know, yeah, it's coming to pass. But we got the star. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like well known out here, you know. Somebody, you know, could be a doctor, a lawyer, you know, a nurse, a therapist. Somebody, you know, could be a healer out here. This is also, too, yeah, having proof, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is who they say that they are. And then there goes the sun. So, yeah, the truth definitely, yeah, will be revealed. But this is like, yeah, like, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Something about somebody's father could be significant. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be very, very emotional out here. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could be sad because they could realize, you know, that, yeah, like they done gave their power away. But we got loss of life at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could be, you know, like reminiscing, you know, about, you know, like somebody, you know, that could have passed away. We got focused on money. So that could be what somebody, you know, could be doing, you know, like focused on money out here. And not just, you know, like focused on money, but this is like, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they're just minding their business, you know, staying in their place, running their race, you know, on their, you know, divine journey, on the path that they're supposed to be on, you know, not causing no problems, you know, not disturbing the peace. So this is like, yeah, like people not realizing, you know, that, yeah, people, you know, that live toxic lifestyles, you know, yeah, and they try to disturb, you know, the peace of people, you know, that, yeah, like that are on their divine journey, you know, on their divine paths. Yeah, like it doesn't go unnoticed, you know. Yeah, like you can't just keep, you know, tripping somebody on their path and thinking that, yeah, like you're going to continue to be able to do that. So something about that is very significant. Somebody, you know, could be taking a trip out here. Somebody, you know, could be taking a trip with somebody from their past. Somebody, you know, could be taking, somebody definitely, yeah, could be astro traveling, you know. We got a brother, so somebody's brother could be involved. Somebody, yeah, there could be some stuff, you know, going back to, yeah, the sun energy. So there could be some stuff, you know, that, yeah, could have been revealed to somebody. So going back to, yeah, the Queen of Swords with the sun. So, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have told somebody the truth. And, you know, they could have, yeah, consider, you know, the truth that somebody told them, you know, was, yeah, like it doesn't matter, or, you know, it's you know, it's irrelevant, you know. So yeah, like somebody, you know, could, yeah, be realizing that, yeah, like what somebody said was relevant. Somebody definitely, yeah, feels like a fool out here. We got champion. So somebody, yeah, is the winner of something out here, or somebody definitely, yeah, is about to win something. But we got out of control. So something, yeah, something, you know, could, yeah, get out of control, or something is out of control. But we did see the 5 of Wands. Somebody can't eat out here. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody, yeah, they could feel like a fool out here. This is also, too, yeah, like somebody so focused on money, you know, and, yeah, they realize that, yeah, like their whole life is out of control. We got 1967, so somebody, you know, could be born in 1967. We got season of hardship. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could be going through, you know, like a season of hardship. Somebody, you know, could possibly, yeah, be realizing, you know, yeah, while their life is out of control, why they're going through, you know, like a season of hardship. But this is also, too, yeah, like, you know, somebody, you know, like going through a season of hardship, and, yeah, they realize, you know, that, yeah, like there was one person, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, could have, yeah, stood by them, you know, while they, you know, were going through this season of hardship. And now they're sad because they could have, yeah, made somebody feel like they were a non-mother-freaking factor, you know, making somebody feel like, you know, that they don't matter, you know, excluding somebody or whatever. This, like, yeah, can't sit here, And yeah, so somebody, yeah, like they don't want to sit in somebody's, 1990, Honda Accord, and I'm just using that as an example because yeah, like somebody has a 2025 Honda Accord, so yeah, I don't gotta sit in your car. I got a car, something about that is significant. But somebody definitely could realize that they barked up the wrong tree. We got a Capricorn, so you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart, or there's a Capricorn involved. Yeah, somebody's angry and bitter out here. They could be angry and bitter because yeah, they wanted somebody, to feel like a non-mother freaking factor. Yeah, like somebody doesn't feel like a non-mother freaking factor. There could be some documents that were hidden that definitely could be surfacing. So because these documents could be surfacing, yeah, stuff could like be getting out of control. So it goes back to the Five of Wands. And so yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely could be shook, that could be scared now. So there's somebody or some people that have a deadline out here. This could have something to do with a home, a business, This could have something to do, with whatever this information is. Somebody or some people that they could be, scared or shook because, somebody or some people are about to find out, who was the center of all the drama out here. Yeah, the people, that could have been, caused somebody, like a season of hardship. Watch somebody, go through a season of hardship. But yeah, when they ask you how it happened, just tell them God works. So yeah, going back to where somebody gets their power from. So yeah, people could be realizing where somebody gets their power from. So somebody definitely or some people definitely could be being stopped in their tracks. This could be from like causing some type of drama, So something definitely could take place within like the next 3 months. Within the next 3 months, yes, something could get out of control, and like there's no getting it back into control. Within the next 3 months, like somebody they have a deadline, or like somebody could miss the deadline. But there definitely could be somebody or some people that think that they know somebody, but they don't know you. It's just like people, like wanting, like to stop somebody from, receiving money, or stop somebody, from, like progressing in their life. But like somebody, they went through multiple seasons of hardships. So like somebody, it's like a walk in the park to somebody, because somebody done already graduated and already learned, lessons when it comes to, like seasons of hardship. But the fact of the matter is, when somebody, goes through a season of hardship, somebody depends on the Most High God. When they ask you how it happened, just tell them God works. Be grateful for those that help you. So within the next 3 months, there could be some people, that, like they could show somebody, like some type of gratitude, like for helping them. Somebody definitely, somebody definitely has helped people, out of season of hardships, or they've stood by people's side, while they're going through season of hardships out here. Wow. We got neighbors are involved, so somebody's neighbors could be involved. Somebody's neighbors could be involved with, causing somebody, to go through a season of hardship, or something about, like somebody's neighbors, somebody, could have helped their neighbors in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So there could be some neighbors, that, could want to, like, show somebody some gratitude, but somebody's neighbors definitely, could be involved with some type of medical emergency within the next 3 months. There could be some type of medical emergency, that could happen. Something, could, like, get out of control. Or somebody, could just reveal, to some people, that, like they were, the cause of the drama. They were the center of drama. But we got brother. So within the next 3 months, something definitely, could take place with somebody's brother. Within the next 3 months, somebody's brother could get out of control, or something about, like somebody having a, like a deadline. We got committed check fraud. So somebody, you know, could find out that somebody, yeah, committed check fraud out here. For somebody, yeah, it could be somebody's brother. Or there could be multiple people, you know, that could have been involved, you know, with check fraud. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are living a toxic lifestyle out here. So be aware. But yeah, that's why, yeah, there's people, you know, that, yeah, they continue to live through and go through season of hardships, you know. That's a part of karma, you know. Karma is lessons, you know. So yeah, if you're not learning the lesson, you know, that you need to learn, yeah, you're going to continue to receive, you know, yeah, what you're putting out into the universe. So be aware because, yeah, there is somebody or some people that are desperate out here. We got a Pisces, so there could be a Pisces involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be doing some type of spell work. Some type of spell work, you know, could get out of control. But yep, we got hard pill to swallow. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, yeah, some information that's going to, yeah, take them for a loop. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be taking pills, you know. So yeah, like that could be some type of medical emergency, you know, that, yeah, like it get out of control, or yeah, like somebody's pill habit gets out of control. But be aware of somebody, you know, yeah, trying to ignore somebody's no out here. The fact of the matter is, yeah, somebody's cup is definitely, yeah, about to overflow. So be aware because, yeah, there are people that are desperate out here. Somebody's neighbors, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of people that are desperate. And yeah, there's some stuff, you know, that's coming back times 10 on somebody or some people. So within the next 3 months, yeah, some stuff definitely, yeah, could be coming back times 10 on, yeah, whoever these people are. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they have guardian angels that definitely, yeah, surround them out here. But somebody, yeah, it could be somebody's brother, you know. So somebody's brother, you know, could have already passed away. So somebody's brother, you know, could be fighting on somebody's behalf. We got an Aquarius. So you can be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart. There's Aquarius involved. We got April. So something, you know, could have taken place in April. Somebody's name could be April. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to do some type of love binding spell. So yeah, part of that spell work definitely got something to do with, yeah, somebody doing a love binding spell. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through, you know, like a spiritual renewal out here. But we got the gift of discernment. So somebody, yeah, somebody's gift of discernment. Somebody's gossiping about other people has gotten out of control as well. This is like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're under the influence, you know, and so, yeah, they just go gossip, you know, but, yeah, like they tell information that they shouldn't be telling. Wow. There's also somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, are trying to figure out somebody's success secrets. So, yeah, that then got out of control, you know, people trying to figure out, you know, how somebody's so successful out here. But, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they can't take the heat. So, the heat is on when it comes to these people. Yep, whoever these people are, yeah, they have envy and jealousy in their heart. They're definitely, yeah, sending somebody the evil eye. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 1. But it's all about, yeah, beginnings. And then we have, yeah, loss of life at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know. There could be a loss of life, you know, that could take place. Because something, yeah, could get so out of control. There's a Gemini involved. So, you could be a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a G. But, yeah, there is a quick decision that definitely, yeah, leads to somebody or some people's downfall out here. And it's something about, yeah, like somebody's friend being secretly in love with somebody. So, there could be, yeah, this could just be multiple people, you know, that, yeah, like their lives, you know, are, yeah, like out of control. But it's something about, yeah, like whoever these people are wanting to mess with somebody's power, or wanting, you know, to, yeah, like challenge somebody's authority, wanting to, you know, yeah, cause somebody, you know, yeah, to go through a season of hardship. We got a Pisces at the bottom of the deck, so yeah, heavy Pisces. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. We got a Taurus. We got a long term. So something, you know, could, yeah, be long term, or yeah, like somebody, you know, has known somebody, you know, for a long time. We got a Scorpio. So there's a Scorpio involved. We got karmic. So this could be, you know, that frenemy, you know. This could be karmic family member, you know. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. We got a Virgo, so there's a Virgo involved. Something definitely, yeah, could take place, you know, by Virgo season or by Scorpio season. We got a masculine energy. We got an admirer, so somebody, you know, could have an admirer out here. It could be a masculine energy, or you could be a masculine energy. We got a feminine energy as well. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be trying to come in and nurture and support somebody. But I feel like that, I feel like that, yeah, like, there's somebody or some people that know what's about to take place, you know, and that's why, you know, they're trying to come in, you know, and act like, you know, that they've cared so much about somebody, you know, they care now, but yeah, like, whoever these people are, yeah, they never cared. Yeah, we saw the season of hardship, you know, yeah, and somebody, you know, has gotten through, you know, season of hardship, you know, after season of hardship, after season of hardship, so just be aware, but something definitely, yeah, could be being mirrored back, to somebody or some people. This is like, yeah, like somebody's strength, you know, so people trying to overpower somebody, and yeah, like, the more that they try to overpower somebody, the more that, yeah, like, somebody gets stronger. We got a false flame, so there's a false flame out here. There could be somebody, you know, that, you know, could be mirroring somebody's false flame, or somebody, you know, is trying to, you know, act like, you know, that, yeah, like they're, you know, like somebody's twin flame, but they're really a false flame. Somebody, you know, could be distant, you know, or somebody, you know, could be at a distance. We got a Sagittarius, so you could be a Sagittarius and have Sagittarius in your chart. We got an Aries. We got a Gemini, so yeah, heavy Gemini. We got Leo, so heavy Leo. We got a twin flame, so we just saw a false flame, and now we have a twin flame. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. We got coming in as a partner or companion. So somebody's twin flame, you know, could be coming in as a partner or companion. You know, and not everybody, you know, is, yeah, on their twin flame journey. Not everybody, you know, even has a twin flame. So be aware. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their confidence is intimidating out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out, you know, that a marriage is fraudulent out here. Or be aware, you know, somebody, you know, like trying to put somebody in a fraudulent marriage, you know, just because they know, you know, like somebody's cup is about to overflow. Or, you know, somebody, yeah, they could have already, you know, like, yeah, like put somebody in a fraudulent marriage, or they've already done something illegal, you know. But, yeah, there's somebody or some people that threw the rock, and now they're trying to play victim. I don't know, somebody, you know, could expose some information, you know, and yeah, basically they threw the rock and now they're trying to play victim. Somebody could have also, yeah, thrown somebody under the bus and now they're trying to play victim. Yep, but great things definitely, yeah, are about to take place, so somebody definitely needs to know that. Yep, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their blessings are on the way. And there is a jealous karmic that definitely is watching somebody. We got a Libra, so you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or there's a Libra involved. Somebody, you know, could be guilty of all charges, and it has something to do with some obscene acts. This could have something to do with, yeah, family incest. So somebody, I mean, there's a little boy on this card, so something about, yeah, a little boy. So something about, yeah, a little boy involved with family incest, or, yeah, like somebody, you know, that's a part of, you know, something, you know, that took place, you know, when somebody was a child. So whatever, you know, yeah, like if people, you know, are trying to use some information against somebody, you know, it has something to do with, yeah, what took place in the past. We got a feminine energy, so, yeah, there's a feminine energy involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to protect themselves and their wealth. And somebody's also being told to, yeah, trust their gut. Somebody definitely, yeah, is lying for attention. Or be aware, you know, of somebody, yeah, lying for attention. Or yeah, there could be people, you know, that yeah, they find out, you know, that somebody's been lying for attention. So yeah, words definitely yeah could be flying like arrows. So there could be yeah like some type of big argument that could take place. This definitely yeah could have something to do, you know, with yeah like some people being at a distance from somebody. We got a high-ranking ancestor. So yeah, somebody has a high-ranking ancestor out here. Yep. But whoever, you know, this message is for, yeah, you are on your divine path. That is for sure. But there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could want to try to use somebody's words against them. Yeah, I feel like it backfires. This is also too, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, like somebody being on a divine path, you know, but of course, yeah, we have dark and light. So, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, they tell the truth, you know, but yeah, like somebody feels like, you know, that, yeah, like it's too much. It's too much. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, would try to use, you know, like somebody's words against them. Oh, I thought you were on your divine path. Oh, I thought you were an earth angel. Oh, I thought you, yeah, but, you know, everybody's is still in flesh form, you know. We're not, you know, when we're, you know, on our divine path, when we decide to change, you know, yeah, we're always going to have stuff to work on. You know, we're never going to be perfect, you know. So, but I feel like, yeah, somebody trying to use their words against somebody, yeah, it's going to backfire. But there is somebody, you know, that definitely, yeah, could be coming somebody's way. So somebody is being told, you know, like to stand their ground. This could be, you know, like a past person. This could be an old friend, or this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, is the center of all the drama. This is somebody, you know, that, this could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they know, they could be, you know, this is like, you know, like, this could be, you know, like somebody's divine counterpart's energy, you know what I mean? Or, you know, this could be going on with somebody's divine counterpart. And, like, yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, they're attached to this person. Or, yeah, like, they can't, you know, be attached to this person anymore. So they're trying to start drama, you know, because, yeah, there's two people, you know, that's supposed to be on a divine path together, you know. And so they're trying to stop the other one from getting on the divine path. And so, yeah, they want to release information, you know. They want to, you know, play on somebody's insecurities, you know. They want to have a word, you know, with, yeah, the other divine counterpart, you know, to tell the other divine counterpart about the divine counterpart. Like, they don't know, you know, who their divine counterpart is and what's going on with their divine counterpart, because, yeah, somebody's tapped in, you know, yeah, the gift of discernment. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. But we got a court official, so there could be a court official, you know, that's involved. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some type of spiritual upgrade out here. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that possibly, yeah, could want somebody, you know, like to take their guard down. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like claims that they love somebody, but this is somebody that, yeah, they try to use somebody's words against them, you know. This could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have been lying, you know, but, yeah, been telling, you know, like, yeah, bad lies, you know, to, yeah, make somebody, you know, look like a fool, you know, make somebody, you know, feel like that, yeah, like they're a non-mother freaking factor, you know. We got job or a career opportunity. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, you know, like some type of job or a career opportunity out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, has been out of shape. Somebody, you know, could receive some bad news, and somebody definitely, yeah, could have to do, you know, like the walk of shame. Whoever this is, they could be broke as a joke. Whoever this is, yeah, they could be out of time, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like try to hack into somebody's accounts. This could be somebody's social media accounts, somebody's bank accounts, somebody's email out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive a spiritual upgrade, but there's also, yeah, a physical shakeup that's about to take place for whoever these people are. Yeah, there's somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, have been gang stalking somebody. This could have something to do, you know, with like some type of money-making scheme. There's somebody, you know, be aware, you know, of, yeah, like somebody from the past, or, you know, yeah, like somebody, yeah, coming out of the blue, kind of like, yeah, I got a job or a career opportunity for you, but, yeah, like it's really a money-making scheme. Or somebody, yeah, they could find out, you know, that, yeah, like they took some type of bad deal, or, yeah, like they, you know, accepted something, you know, that they shouldn't have accepted. But, yeah, whoever this is, their pride definitely, yeah, leads to their own downfall out here. And whoever this is, yeah, they're on an emotional roller coaster. But, yeah, you definitely need to know that, yeah, justice is on your side. Yeah, continue to embrace, your creativity. But there is somebody, that, yeah, they're scared because they know that you will receive this information. Mm-hmm. So whoever this is, yeah, they could want to, like reveal it, But yeah, great things are definitely, yeah, about to take place for sure. We got a jealous karmic watching. So yeah, there is a jealous karmic watching somebody be on their divine path. Whoever this jealous karmic is, either they could be, a past person or whatever have you in your life, or yeah, this is, a jealous karmic watching, you, but this is, like somebody, that, yeah, like a divine counterpart has dealt with. But yeah, health is wealth. So there's a physical shakeup that definitely is about to take place, and it has something to do with, yeah, somebody's health and somebody's wealth. So there could be people that definitely, yeah, could be bowing out. They could be waving the white flag, But these are people that definitely, yeah, they pretend to love and care, only to get what they want and need. So whoever these people are, yeah, they're fake. Somebody definitely, yeah, has an ally on their team. This could be, like a physical ally. There's somebody that, yeah, they realize that somebody, is an ally, not an enemy. But this is somebody, that, yeah, they've treated somebody like a non-mother-freaking factor. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get hospitalized out here. But there is somebody, that, yeah, they fabricated, yeah, many stories. This could be, yeah, a jealous karmic that's watching somebody. Yep, and whoever this is, yeah, they're getting karma and they're under judgment. Somebody definitely, yeah, could lose their job out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could lose, like finances. And this is also, too, yeah, people gang stalking somebody, trying to cause somebody to lose their job, trying to cause somebody to, yeah, like lose finances. Yeah, I feel like for somebody, yeah, like these people doing this to somebody, yeah, could cause their own exposure, But yeah, whoever this is, their lies fell on deaf ears. And then on top of that, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're getting karma and they're under judgment, they're taking losses left and right. But yeah, the cord has been cut. So somebody, has already cut some type of cord. So this is like, like, yeah, like, so when the cord is cut, yeah, you don't get any energy, you know what I mean? Like when the umbilical cord is cut, from the baby, it's like, yeah, now the baby has to, like, yeah, basically fend for themselves, they have to, come into their own, you know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Yeah, there's a cord that has been cut. So whoever this is, yeah, they can't feed off of somebody anymore. Yeah, it's giving me energy vampires as well. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they fooled themselves out here. Yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, engaged in cruel intentions, and they definitely, yeah, could have done it on the full moon. Or yeah, there's some people that engaged in cruel intentions and then they try to hide it. Yeah, because whoever this is, they think that their way is the right way. So yeah, somebody's about to receive some bad news. We got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there could be a, yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Pisces. They possibly, yeah, have some type of karmic debt to pay out here. But yeah, we got marriage is fraudulent. So yeah, there is a marriage that is fraudulent out here. Or there is somebody, that, yeah, like they, try to expose somebody, try to use, like some stuff against somebody. And yeah, it doesn't work. Yep. But somebody definitely, yeah, is bouncing back from, yeah, like a big career setback out here. So somebody, yeah, somebody, could have, like, yeah, lost a job. But yeah, like, a job is a job. A career, is different than a job. So somebody, yeah, like somebody lying for attention. Their lies fell on deaf ears. We have child neglect or abuse. So somebody, could be involved with some type of child neglect or abuse. But it goes back to, yeah, when I was picking up on that little boy. So somebody, yeah, like somebody lying for attention. And yeah, it fell on deaf ears, so nobody believes them. Whoever this is, yeah, they could be having money problems out here. This is like going back to, yeah, the beginning of the message, the Sun card. So yeah, stuff being exposed, people being exposed. But yeah, whoever these people are, they engage in cruel intentions. Yep. But great things are definitely, yeah, about to take place. And whatever's going on, yeah, it's deeper, you know, than what somebody thinks. There definitely, yeah, it's video proof of something. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, some obscene acts. Or, yeah, somebody lied and said that they had video proof, but they don't. But, yeah, something is coming to an end. Something can no longer continue. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to, you know, like set somebody up. But, yeah, set up gone wrong. So be aware, because there is somebody or some people that are acting like that they don't know, or they didn't know, you know, what was going on. Something about, yeah, somebody's brother. But yeah, somebody's about to receive some bad news out here. Somebody, yeah, could get into some type of bad accident out here. So that could be, you know, like some type of bad news that somebody, you know, receives. But yeah, there's somebody, you know, that could be trying to act innocent. They're trying to, you know, deny their involvement. Yeah, this is somebody, yeah, that likes to play the petty game out here. We got a karmic masculine. So yeah, there could be a karmic masculine. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be moving, because I just saw the moving card. But yeah, it could be because, yeah, everything that they were trying to do backfired. So yeah, something, you know, could have backfired on somebody or some people multiple times, because you see it says backfire, backfire, backfire. And yeah, on top of that, there is somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, they set off the spiritual alarm. Whoever these people are, yeah, they have weak character. You know, they have no morals, no values. So somebody, you know, could receive a text message or email out here. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy, yeah, heavy Gemini, heavy Libra, heavy Aquarius. Yep. So yeah, somebody found their voice, and yeah, there's somebody or some people that can't stand it. So because, you know, somebody's been lying for attention, you know, yeah, backfire after backfire, backfire, yeah. Somebody's being vindicated out here, and somebody definitely, yeah, is being surrounded by their spiritual security. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some evidence about some stolen money, or it goes back to, yeah, some hidden documents are surfacing, and it has something to do with, yeah, some stolen money. So yeah, there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they're shook out here. They're shook because they definitely, yeah, could be being exposed. They're shook because, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they're receiving a spiritual upgrade, and yeah, the physical shakeup that's taking place for these people, yeah, it's not good. But yeah, great things are about to take place. Whatever your heart is desiring, yeah, you will receive. But somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, been a part of some type of get rich quick scheme, you know, and yeah, it backfired. Whoever this is, you know, that they could have, yeah, like try to publicly embarrass somebody, and it backfired. Now somebody, you know, yeah, they want to shift blame. Whoever these people are, yeah, because you have awakened, you know, yeah, they can't benefit off of your energy out here. Somebody, you know, could be homeless, or somebody's about to be homeless. But somebody definitely is about to receive some great news out here. It goes back to, yeah, people, you know, like trying to talk about somebody, you know, while, you know, yeah, they was going through a season of hardship. But yeah, somebody had graduated, somebody learned, you know, and somebody, yeah, chooses, you know, not to go through the same thing over and over to get the same results. We got a Taurus, Gemini, Cusper. Somebody's first word or last name could start with a U. Yeah, but somebody's caught in a web out here. Somebody, you know, could have tried to get somebody caught in a web, but it didn't work. And whoever, you know, yeah, was involved, yeah, like they could have, you know, gotten other people caught in the web, you know, the web of lies. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some public recognition out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they want to publicly recognize somebody now. Yeah, after, you know, yeah, they try to destroy somebody. So somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to trust their gut. But yeah, somebody tried to hack into somebody's accounts, and yeah, it backfired. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody lying to people, you know, telling people, you know, that, yeah, all the lies that they told people, and yeah, their lies fell on deaf ears. Yeah, people, you know, yeah, they realized that they were misled by lies, and now they're in a panic. So keep an ear to the ground, because yeah, you need to know this information. And yeah, Whatever these people, you know, were doing, yeah, they did it for clout. So they were trying to publicly embarrass somebody for clout. They were lying for clout, you know. Yeah, they could have tried to use somebody as a get-rich-quick scheme, you know. Yeah, trying to do it for clout, gang stalking for clout. Yep, and somebody's phone definitely, yeah, could be tapped. So, yeah, there's some people that are shook because, yeah, they could find out, you know, that their phone is tapped. So, people are being watched. People are being followed. So this is like, yeah, people wanting attention, you know what I mean? So yeah, they got attention. They got attention. Yep, and there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, regrets betraying somebody. We got Leo season, so yeah, we are in Leo season. Somebody definitely, yeah, can receive an email. This email definitely, yeah, could, you know, let somebody know that the ball is in their court. So yep. Somebody's being told, you know, like to, yeah, stay in their lane and keep moving forward. We got a sick feminine energy out here. So, yeah, there's a sick feminine energy that's involved. This could be the jealous karmic that's watching somebody. The lies, you know, the, yeah, could have fell on deaf ears, you know, could have been the, yeah, like you were this sick feminine energy. But somebody is sick out here. We just picked up on, yesterday, a sick masculine energy. So something about, yeah, whoever these people are. So something about, yeah, a false flame and a karmic. But we got spiritual gifts revoked. So somebody's spiritual gifts have been revoked. Because whoever this is, yeah, they definitely, yeah, turned down God and they made a deal with the devil. And there is somebody, you know, that likes to gaslight to gain power and control. I feel like that, yeah, that's what somebody or some people were doing. Yeah, it could be, you know, like a karmic masculine, karmic feminine. Especially, yeah, karmic masculine. But whoever this is, yeah, they show fake love. And so, yeah, they get what they get. And, yeah, who cares if they throw a fit? Because you have done a great job at allowing your guys to guide you. And, yeah, nobody can destroy what it's meant to be. Yeah, God's plan. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, these people, you know, were playing a game. Yeah, they just didn't know that, yeah, it was God's game that, yeah, was really being played. So whatever, you know, these people are doing, yeah, it's blocked out. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're being protected from the negative energy. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that twisted facts to make themselves look better, and now they look stupid. And there's a swift change that's coming. Because, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is exhibiting, you know, mental strength out here. And there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they were going the extra mile to show somebody that they didn't care. So, there are some answers that are coming somebody's way. And somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some unexpected news out here. Somebody is in spiritual jail, or there's people that are in spiritual jail. There's people that, yeah, they're receiving karma and they're under judgment. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, has made, you know, like the ultimate change out here, you know. But there is, yeah, ultimate change, you know, that, yeah, is about to take place. And, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're living rent-free in whoever these people's are heads. There's an unapologetic betrayer that definitely, yeah, has hit a dead end. So they don't see no way out. Or there's no way out. So there is some type of confirmation that is coming somebody's way. And it definitely has something to do with, yeah, like somebody being hospitalized out here. So somebody, you know, could receive some type of text message or some type of email. And it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody being hospitalized. So whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, could be about to contact somebody because they're down. Somebody, you know, could be afraid for their life. Somebody, you know, could be in hiding out here. But this is somebody that definitely, yeah, could have been indirectly imposing their beliefs or standards on others. But yeah, we got a guardian angel. So there is a guardian angel that definitely, yeah, is beside somebody. This is also giving me too, yeah, like people, you know, like gang stalking somebody. Yeah, they thought, you know, that somebody, you know, was going to be afraid for their life. They thought that somebody, you know, was going to be in hiding. But yeah, whoever, you know, was doing all this, yeah, they were lying for attention. And now they're caught in a web of lies, you know, that, yeah, that they told. Yep, you could be seeing the angel number 706. So just know that you are being applauded for having courage to live your spiritual truth. And yeah, somebody definitely, could be hospitalized, you know, for trying to do some type of binding spell. Or yeah, they could be afraid for their life now. Yeah, we got March. So somebody, you know, could have done some type of binding spell in March. Or whatever, you know, they were doing, you know, yeah, they were doing it in March. But yeah, there is somebody, you know, that's about to contact somebody because they are down. There definitely, yeah, could be some type of public incident, you know, that could take place. But whoever this is, yeah, they're having to face failure head on. There is a dark angel that definitely, yeah, is hovering over somebody. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like move, you know. This could be moved from, you know, like a big city to a small town. But somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to stay true to yourself because you deserve everything that's coming your way. Wow. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to work out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.